Good morning, Elizabeth, and welcome to Private Lessons Sound Bites.
Good morning, Gina.
Please speak. Yeah. So we are in Hartfort, Connecticut, and you live in this area.
Yes,
you work
in
this
Middletown.
area. Yeah, in Middletown. Okay. You've been with us for a couple of years now, and thank you for supporting us. And tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I'm a mezzo-soprano. I grew up actually in San Diego, and I've been teaching off and on for a little over 15 years, all along my career, along with my performing career. Really started teaching much more intensely over the last couple of years.
Great. But you were educated both in California, that makes sense.
Yes.
And also in Cincinnati, am I right?
Yes, I did my Bachelor of Music in Vocal Arts at the University of Southern California.
Right.
And I did an Artist Diploma in Opera Performance from the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music.
But you are a performing, singing, operatic musician,
Precisely.
and you're combining that with your teaching. So,
Precisely.
love to hear that. That's great. There is something in your background that I thought is just totally fascinating, and people will never really know speaking with you. But I read that you grew up with a stutter.
Yes.
Please tell me about this.
I did, and it still comes out off and on, but a lot of my interest in singing and in performing was a result of not feeling a certain freedom communicating with my voice through a lot of my growing up, and sort of having a goal in mind for as long as I could remember of just finding freedom with that. And it's been a rocky road along the way sometimes because of certain tensions that are so insistent on creeping in. But a lot of my training and a lot of my approach both as a singer and as a teacher are finding what tensions are going on in the body and in the face and the jaw like that get in the way of free singing and in the way of the most beautiful singing possible.
That's wonderful.
So,
that's wonderful. Do you have experiences of other people that have with those speech challenges?
Actually, a new student of mine at one of the colleges here in Connecticut, we found out at one of her first lessons that she also has had this issue. And sometimes I found there are certain psychological frustrations, certain psychological issues that can go on, issues around just communicating with your voice, whether it's through speech or through singing, that a stutterer can really experience and be inhibited by in a different way than, say, just someone who never had a speech issue at all. And there can be a real need, an even deeper need, for your experience in your lesson to be an extraordinarily safe environment. An extraordinarily safe environment, not just technically, but psychologically, so that when certain fears or anxieties that you grew up with having to do with phonating,
right.
Just phonating,
right.
Can be explored and be encouraged to reveal themselves so that they can be worked through, so that they're no longer holding you.
Wow, that's powerful stuff.
It really is. I really see my work as a singer has always been about wanting to know what's going on inside me and finding the cleanest, clearest way of bringing it to the audience, right. To the people I'm singing for. And it's such, the word gift is used so often, but it's such a gift when you're able to accomplish that. It's a gift for the performer and it's a gift for the audience.
Beautiful.
For everyone to experience. And I have singers who are simply in it as a hobby, and all the way to people who are pursuing it as a profession. And it doesn't matter whether it's a hobbyist or much more serious involvement. My goal always is to find how to increase their freedom of their spirit coming out of them.
That's great.
It's really vital to me.
You are a mezzo-soprano. And what are some of the roles that you sang?
I sing Carmen, I sing Dorabella, I sing Suzuki, I sing Sue and Albert Herring, Nancy, and
Right.
Florence Pike.
And you told me that you sang that in Japan.
Tokyo,
yeah,
yes.
and I would like to explore
Yes.
some of the Tokyo connection.
Okay,
here.
great. Yeah,
So
great.
you've performed in Tokyo.
Yes, actually in
Albert
Osaka
Herring.
and in Tokyo.
Yeah,
Did some Carmen's in Osaka and Albert Herring in Tokyo.
Wonderful.
And actually after Albert Herring was invited, that was at the New National Theater in Tokyo, and I was invited back actually to teach.
Wonderful. So you do a
I've
program
both
there.
taught, it was for the Young Artist Program at the New National Theater. And I'm looking forward to hopefully having that continue.
Well, that is, your stories are wonderful, and thank you so much for joining me this morning.
My pleasure.
And I wish you much, much, much success.
Thank you very much.